Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Duels with our green-white Delirium deck. Quick bit of admin before we get started. I've only received the scores from one of you guys, so be sure to send me the scores for your matchups for the tournament. You've got until Sunday evening, remember that, so about 48 hours from now I'll be closing it and I'll be doing whatever scoring, and then whoever is at the top goes into the top 4. So be sure to get your scores in so that you have a chance to get into that. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the games. Okay, we're on the draw. We have a Dryad on turn 1, a Skinner on turn 2, Eldritch Evolution on turn 3. Into something nice, I suppose. Yeah, sure. We don't have any Delirium enablers, though, unfortunately. Our opponent, by the way, is rank 39, called Jace. Jace is on blue-red, so it's either Prowess or it's the Alchemist Thermo thing kind of build, I'd imagine. Though a tap land in a Prowess deck's quite unlikely, so maybe not. Maybe it is Prowess. Stormchaser Mage comes down. Stormchaser Mage gets in. Cool. Well, at least for the ground prowess cards, Gnarlwood Dryad's quite good for that. Let's just get our Skinner down. Put a counter on our own Skinner, I guess. Death Touch is Death Touch as far as this Dryad's concerned, so... Get in for 1, but we'll get in for 3 next turn, most likely. We're likely just going to see these guys get Fiery Impulsed off anyway, so we'll see. We will see. Fortunately, we can't collective effort. Drag under. Bounce my creature, was it? Yep, bounce my creature. Attacks him for 2. Alright, so it would have been better to put the counter on the Dryad, but he'd have probably just bounced the Dryad instead, so... Pilgrim's Eye. Not bad. That actually allows us to evolution into one of our bigger threats, if we choose to do that. We might as well just go get a Swamp, I suppose. And attacking for 1. Sweet. Alright, as Prowess goes, he's actually running pretty slow, if that is indeed what he's doing. Yeah, he is. Usually we're a lot lower than 17 at this point. What's underneath his Abbot? Oh, a land. Alright. Got himself a Fumarole. Can't be blocked. Good, I didn't plan to block it. Makes my decision a whole lot easier. And gets him for 2. Gonna have to work fast. Need to find the Pulsar Marasas and have a nice target in our graveyard. Ooh, Westphal Abbey. Interesting. Problem is we don't have Delirium. If I get Ishkana though, we can block his Storm Chasers quite nicely. But 4 lands in a Prowess deck just means that he could probably blow us out there. Because we'll be sacrificing a Pilgrim's Eye and an Evolution to get an Ishkana that he can just cantrip his way through the Ishkana. So, I think just put the Skinner down for now. Stick a counter on the Pilgrim's Eye. Which means he has to pump if he wants to get past our Pilgrim's Eye. Otherwise it's a wasted attack. You might as well feign it anyway, there's no reason not to. By him not attacking in through the Pilgrim's Eye, he's just telling us that he doesn't have anything to pump his creatures up with, which is a very slim chance, I know, but if he didn't, it'd still be in his best interest to attack anyway. We're pretty close to Avacyn here. Next time we play a Plains and we can flash her in whenever we want. I don't think our board states at the state at the moment. Alright, Brutal Expulsion. He's going to bounce our creature, deal 2 damage to one of them. So we'll see which order. 2 to this, bounce one of them, I'd guess. Or kill our Dryad and bounce our Pilgrim's Eye. Kill our Pilgrim's Eye, bounce our Dryad. Alright. We'll let the 5 go through. He's tapped out, so it's no more. Dryad comes down to block his Abbot, though. Yeah, block his Abbot with the Dryad. Declaration his Storm Chaser Mage. He's got no creatures left. And we can get along fine and dandy from that point on, I think. We'll also have a sorcery in our graveyard. No more pumping for you. So he's going to need an answer to our Dryad. It was maybe not a good idea to attack him with a Skinner, but if he has a slip through space anyway to make his Abbot unblockable, he can likely just kill us here anyway. Sulphur falls, so he's got an extra untapped land. Next turn, I think we just hold up Archangel Avacyn. If we survive anyway. Drag under, so he's going to bounce away our Dryad. Fair play. We can still cast Dryad and Avacyn in one go as well. He's going to sack his clue and just get him for 3. Alright. We can potentially blow him out with Avacyn. At least force him to spend some of his cards trying to get rid of it. Trying not to have his Abbot die, sorry. Right, let's Gnarlwood Dryad. Attack with the Skinner. Pass the turn. Hold up this Avacyn, ready to kill his Abbot. Or at least empty his hand out of prowess triggers. Or even kill his Wandering Fumarole if he wants to go that route. Doubt it, but you never know. I think once Avacyn's down, we can probably just Gideon and keep putting tokens out to block his creature. Oh, here we go. Slip through space, so his Abbot's unblockable. Well, we know he has it now. Is it sorcery speed? It is sorcery speed, so he can't do it in response to Avacyn. Alright. So he's going to tap down our Dryad, make his Abbot unblockable. Do we still Avacyn here? What's the advantage of Avacyn? Gets past his Niblis, but he counters and then he taps us down, so I don't think we do want to do that. I think we want to chump with our Skinner next turn. Against his Abbot, Archangel Avacyn, blocking the Niblis. I'm just in such a tough situation right now where we can't afford to not afford to do anything, really. What could Eldritch Evolution get us? We can get anything 4 or less. I don't think that gets us anything important. We need a 3 mana cost creature to get our Ishkana. Essentially, what Delirium have we got? 1 card, of course. 1 card in the graveyard. Alright. I'm just going to pass the turn over then. Hold up Avacyn again. If he has another slip through space, we're just dead. We're likely just dead anyway, because he can tap down our Skinner with any card that he plays. Which will pump this to a 3. Just needs 1 more pump spell and he's killed us. We're going with a Chandra. Interesting. Only does it to each creature. He gets to plus though. Yeah. That's killed us. Well, we're still going to flash in Avacyn and sack our land and do everything we have the right to do on my land. But we still die. We're taking 6. whether we like it or not. Bam. Bam. 6 damage gets through. -2. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Alright, we're in. We're on the play. We can't cast anything in our hand, so we'll have to throw it back. This one is doable. We have a turn 2 vessel because of our tap land, but we can crack it, potentially get Delirium online. It's the best we're going to get, I think. Our opponent is rank 28, called Simo PR. He's playing black. Alright. Could be any number of things, so I'm not even going to attempt to guess what it is. So we'll play a vessel, play a plains, and pass the turn. I will attempt. It could be vampires, it could be super friends, it could be Openworld mysteries. It looks like some sort of token-based strategy, because he's going to Selfless Spirit and keep his big creatures alive, essentially. We get a land. We get a land. That's just Pilgrim's Eye. Go get another forest. Bam. I think the less chance of Vessel dropping a land into the graveyard, probably the best chance we have of getting Delirium, since the odds are highly stacked in our favour that it's a creature or a land. Alright, so we get to crack Vessel this turn. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Hi, Nissa. How are you doing? I'm just going to get Nissa out. Start ticking her up. Alright. I mean, we could see an Anguished Unmaking here, but I don't think Anguished Unmaking's a reason not to play a Nissa, because it's going to happen anyway. Oath of Gideon. So it's still either tokens or it could be super friends. It could be a life drain deck perhaps as well. Alright, let's crack the vessel, I think. See what we can get. So we got an enchantment in the graveyard. We can get an instant if we need one. Land and creature. We'll take a land. Gets us 3 in the graveyard. 4 once we grapple with the past. So we might as well set up some sort of... If we Extricator of Sin our plant token, we get a 3/2. So let's do that. And then we can put out another plant token. Boosh. Get another plant token. Pass the turn. Let's build up a little bit of a board that's bigger than his. Angelic Destiny. It's one of his creatures. Plus 4/4, flying and first strike. That's annoying. Alright, that forces us to block with our Pilgrim's Eye, unfortunately. Which means Nissa is in a bit of bother. We're not going to be able to keep her around. We're not going to be able to get her back. Love to see a Declaration in Stone here. Well, we have a lot of Extricator of Flesh stuff to do, so... let's see, Evolving Wilds. If we Desperate Sentry, we can attack in with our tokens and our Extricator, and then in response, after the attack, tap down to sack Desperate Sentry and get 2 3/2s. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, do we want to do it now? Because we're going to have to minus Nissa because she's gonna die. Yeah, let's do it now. Tap down, kill the Desperate Sentry. Get 2 3/2s. Minus Nissa. Put a counter on all of them. Cracker Evolving Wilds. Get ourselves Forest, since all the cards in our hand are currently green. Swing in with our 4/3. He has to double block and not sack his Selfless Spirit in order to benefit from that. Okay. So we're going to lose our Nissa here. But we're not taking that 5 damage, and he has to attack him with that token. Just going to leave him a little bit exposed. Collective Effort. Might be doing Reprisal on our Extricator. Let's see what he's doing. Destroy target creature with 4 or greater and put a counter on each of his creatures. Alright. Well, we can pull some Harasser and get it back. And sack our plant token to get another 3/2. It does mean he can hold back his 6/6 as well. Ah, nice. Well, we can actually grapple and Extricator, actually. Well, we can pulse an Extricator as well, but... we can Collective Effort, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, but he does get his enchantment back, so we only buy ourselves a turn with that. Plus, if he sacks his Selfless Spirit in response, then we just get blown out. But we can always just make use of the rest of the cards so that it's not a complete blowout. I think I'd want to get Extricator back, though, so that we can get some more better tokens before I do that. So we're going to grapple with the past. Ooh, Ishkana. Ishkana's actually better. We'll get Ishkana. We can't cast her this turn, but we can put down a blob instead. And just... we can get him for 9 this turn. But we lose a 4/3. I think that's worth it. Yeah, let's do that. Lose a 4/3, but we get 9 damage in. Which will kind of force him to keep this guy back. Eldritch Evolution in our graveyard. Oh, I kind of want all of these. I suppose we've got Ishkana now, so we don't need the Eldritch Evolution. Alright. What's he got for us? Oath of Liliana. He's going to make a sack a plant token. We lose our plant token. He does not attack in. Cool, we've got him on the ropes, as it were. Right, Westvale Abbey. Ishkana is going to hold up 2 mana then. We've got 7 card types in our graveyard. I didn't think we had 7 card types in total. I thought we had 6, to be honest. Alright, next turn we're going to Collective Effort. Blow away his core ally. Put a counter on everything. Kill one of these guys. And then he's just done for. So I don't think there's any benefit in attacking right now. I think we just hold off. Sanitarium, he's trying to find some answers. We drop a plains, we don't need it anymore. We can even Westvale Abbey through some damage as well. Our 9/7 is going to beat his 6/6 any day. We'll just gain enough life to get out of that. It's not the way that we're going to win though, because he could just purge it away or something like that. Alright, we'll drop a Dryad. He's still hunting for answers, which means the 2 in his hand, or the 2 that were in his hand, weren't going to help him. So the other card we know is probably useless. Gideon, okay. And he's tapped out, essentially. Does have the advantage of an extra blocker now, but he won't profitably block, and he also gets a 2/2 zombie. Alright, well, Westvale Abbey. We can... no, we need 2 white. I don't think we could do this. We can get any 3 mana cost creature we want. Which is probably the Extricator. Do I want to do that though? I'm just thinking about doing it before we get in our damage. So, if we attack in now, we're going to collective effort, kill his 6/6 or his 3/2, whichever one he goes for. He's got 4 blockers. We've got more attackers. So he blocks the 4 highest, which means these guys are going to get in for 6. He's not just dead, but he's pretty dead. He also loses whichever one of these that we want to get rid of. Probably the Oath of Liliana, so that we can go wide. Yeah, right. Let's do all 3. So, destroy that creature. Destroy that enchantment. Put a counter on all our creatures. Oh, we have to tap creatures, don't we? Forgot about that. Well, let's just tap our stuff. Yeah. Predictable. Expected as much. But... we actually have an extra blocker with the blobs, so let's recount this quickly because I've got to attack in. So 4 damage, 4 blocks. We've got 2 attackers coming in. 3 attackers. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We get to pull some Marasa, the biggest creature, back anyway, which is likely going to be Ishkana, for extra blockers. Yeah, so he's taking 5 here. We don't lose any creatures. We've actually kind of gained one, in a sense. We're going to pulse back our Ishkana. And that's just going to be game, I think. Because he doesn't have the advantage of indestructibility this time. He can get for 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If he's got a collective effort, he's actually just 1. Or a pump spell. Oh no, he doesn't, because we got pulse. So he has to do an extra 6. Sure, he can probably tempo us out some way, but I can't see it at the moment. From what he's played, he's not playing the kind of deck that would be able to help with this. Alright. He's going to Sanitarium, so he hasn't got the answer to win now. Get a Pilgrim's Eye, we'll drop that away. We don't need it. Absolutely hot garbo to us. Pulse is much better. Drops the Avacyn. Alright. He's going to make a 2/2 and a Gisela. Just Gisela save him. Well, I'm just going to go get back the Ishkana. Probably should have waited for him to attack there, but he wouldn't have done anyway, I don't think. If we can get our swamp, then we can win just off the spiders alone that we've generated. So we'll get more spiders. We will Extricator of Sin, killing one of the little spiders. Get ourselves a 3/2. Attacking in now. He gains 4. So he goes up to 6. And blocks. Blocks with the 6/6, killing one of our 5/4s. Blocks, 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 blocks. Yeah, there's no benefit for us to do this just yet, I don't think. Or is there? Attacking with everything. We're attacking him with 7 creatures. He's got 6 to block. One of them gets through, but he gains 4 in the process. So he doesn't kill him. Oh no, we got the blob. Screw it, we're doing it. We're doing it. Let's go. Let's force the pressure. It gets rid of a lot of his creatures anyway. So his board's a lot less scary on our turn. So we lose our 2 5/4s. But he loses everything else. And he's taking 4 here. Yeah, we've got him. Keeping 1 back. No, I wouldn't do that. Alright. We lose 2 creatures, he loses the rest. He keeps 2 creatures and goes down to 1 again. We're up to 26. He has to wipe the board here. And not swing in with his creatures. Because swinging in with the creatures would mean that we could get a Westvale Abbey token in. Bruna. Oh my god, he's got Priscilla. Oh dear. Is that going to help him? Also Avison. We need our swamp, and we need it fast. He's going to go up to 5. And he's going to get Priscilla. We might as well block. No reason not to. He gets Priscilla, so all of our 3 mana cost less creatures spells won't be able to be cast. We get the Extricator. Right, swinging in now. Oh god. We could Almondal. I don't think that really helps us out though. So, if we had a swamp right now, we'd have won. But we don't. We can extricate her away one of the 1/2s to get a 3/2. So, let's just say he blocks these guys. Gains 9. Goes up to 14, takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Huh. I think we just won. I think. Unless my maths is all off whack. We're about to find out though. Back in for some more attacks. We lose our blob. We lose our Ishkana. We lose a spider token. Still getting in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're getting in for a lot. Is it enough? I don't think it's enough. Oh, it is enough. Yes. Wonderful. Beautiful. Yeah, our opponent just got that Priscilla 1 turn too late. Otherwise, you might have been able to pull it out with that extra bit of lifelink. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. So, if you've enjoyed the content, then be sure to share and like it around. It helps me a great deal. Supports the channel, gets it into eyes that may not have seen it already. And if you're one of those people who has not seen the channel already, be sure to stay for the end card if you haven't decided to subscribe to see the rest of the content I've got to offer. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.